Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? I'm a little early. So you on the mat. So I guess you don't mind. Wow. Yeah, didn't get as hot as they forecast today. Still hot, but yeah, not nearly as bad as yesterday. Okay. And it's gonna kneel down. I don't know why you hissed at me. Yeah. I don't know why Scruffy hissed. Didn't do anything. Yeah. Okay, put kneel down. Grab the glove. Okay. And Scruffy just ran away as I was sitting down. Scruffy's being weird. So originally I was thinking I was going to go out for a bike ride after I feed Scruffy tonight, because it was supposed to be so hot again today. It was supposed to be a little cooler than yesterday, so what I was hoping for was the temperature would start dropping around close to sunset, so I could basically do a dusk ride, and it would start getting cooler. But I checked the forecast today, and it was showing me that the heat was going to ramp up kind of slowly today, and then I think after lunch it was going to really start spiking up and just keep going, and it wouldn't really even cool off at sunset, and it would stay hot even into the evening. And so before lunch I was looking at the forecast, and yeah, it wasn't looking good. But because it hadn't completely heated up yet, even though it was midday, I was thinking, gee, maybe I need to go out now, because even though it's still kind of hot now, it's going to be like much worse this afternoon, and it's manageable right now at midday, because it looks like it was going to be a slow ramp up today. So I made the snap decision to go right before lunch for a bike ride, and it was kind of hot, and had the sun blazing overhead because high noon. But it was still supposed to be quite a bit cooler than it was supposed to get to this afternoon. But strangely, the temperature now didn't really get much warmer from the peak this afternoon, or peak right after lunch. And I actually think it might cool off now near sunset. But since I already went for my ride, I'm not going to go out again. But yeah, if I had gone after I fed Scruffy tonight, it would probably have been a cooler ride, I think. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so they got that little wrong on the forecast. Oh, wow, got an under the chin neck rub. Scruffy lifted his feet to do that one too. So anyway, yeah, I did my ride at lunch, and yeah, it was kind of hot. It's wearing a lot of sun protection. So you notice the squirrels and the blue jays were out. So yeah, I saw a lot of blue jays on the ground and on low-hanging trees. And the squirrels really surprised me. So because the time of day I went is very different than when I normally go, all the shade spots are different because the sun is a completely different position. So I was having to find different places to stop to take a water break or whatever because I didn't want to get burned by the sun. So one of the places I picked, it's actually near the base of the final hill that I climb, and there's like a, I don't know if you call it a pillar, or it's like a square, or kind of a square or cubic stone structure, and they use it as like a marking to show that it's one edge of the trail starting going up the final hill. And there was a squirrel sitting on top of it, perched on it. And then there were a bunch of other squirrels all around. So some were all perched on rocks, and some were, just crawling through the grass or the dirt. But I noticed the one on the pillar, after a while, I decided to jump down. And then as I was taking my water break, I was just kind of pacing back and forth on the trail near my bike. I was just letting my bike go alone. And the squirrel started inspecting my bike. So he walked all around it, and then after he was done inspecting my bike, he walked over to me, and then I think 3 times, he got right next to me and stood on his hind legs, and I think he was begging for food. So that was, I guess, a really friendly squirrel, a really brave squirrel. And then some of the other squirrels, I think, saw what that squirrel was doing, and then they also started approaching me, although not as they weren't as quite as bold as this first squirrel. But yeah, they did come over and also stand on their hind legs and check me out. And but one of them, so on his way over, he decided to plop on his belly and just lie there in the middle of the path. So this is a shaded section, and so he was just lying there for a while. And then he got up, then he came towards me, and then I think he checked me out once, and then he kept going, and then he did another belly flop, or just lied on the ground on his belly, right in front of my bicycle. And so when it was finally time for me to resume my ride and climb uphill, I actually had to ride around him because he wouldn't budge. So he was just saying, leave me alone, I'm not moving. So yeah, pretty brave squirrels. So I'm gonna get Scruffy's food. So I think the squirrels were braver than Scruffy. I think Scruffy's starting to shed something here. It's not coming off, so just keep trying. Scruffy dodged me there. But he's still tolerating the brushing. Yeah. So looks like he's shedding here too. I'd love to try to cut that, but I think he's too jittery. I don't think I'm going to try cutting tonight. He dodged me today at lunch, so he seemed to be calculated in avoiding his rear facing me when he was eating. There was actually one point where I think he almost did it, and I think he caught himself, and then he suddenly jumped and turned away, repositioned himself. I didn't do anything, so I didn't even pick up the scissors today. Just left them near my seat. Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? It's hot again, huh? So it's going to be a little cooler today, but yeah, still hot. Oh, that's a meow. So I'll put more ice cubes in your water today, because they melted so fast yesterday, although it's not as hot today. Okay. And you went all the way back there. Almost as if you're afraid of something. Okay. Food on the table. Water down. There's a bunch of ice cubes in there. They'll mostly be melted by the time Scruffy drinks. Okay. It's actually not that bad yet. It's going to keep heating up throughout the entire afternoon, so it's going to get a lot worse. So I think that's why Scruffy seems a little more active right now. It's not terrible right now. Yeah, I don't know. Got a under the chin neck rub. Got a headbutt. Okay, let's get your food. Oops, I spilled some water. Put more water in today. Probably put too much, but Scruffy doesn't seem to mind. I think he likes the flavor. It's like a soup. Tonight's dinner is super supper, kibble, and rotisserie chicken scraps. So it's the last of the scraps in the bag, but I still have more bags in the freezer. Although I think I probably need to go to Costco probably in a week or so. And then this is a fresh can of super supper. Scruffy didn't finish his food last night. I had to leave a bunch of it on the red plate for him, which he eventually ate. So I gave him extra food last night because the chicken, there was more than one serving left, but not enough for 2 full servings, at least which I usually dish out. And so yesterday, to make up for it, I poured some extra kibble in. Tonight, I put a little bit in, extra kibble in, but not that much, just because, yeah, Scruffy didn't really finish his meal last night. And I think, once again, didn't finish. So I'm going to move the balls if he come back and finish everything. So I put more ice cubes in Scruffy's water today at lunch. I don't think he liked the ice cubes very much. It looked like he was trying to find an area that didn't have any ice cubes to drink from. He didn't actually drink that much either, but I think I put more water in the kibble than usual, so I think he also probably got his fill of water from the lunch. He seems to like lapping up the water first from the kibble and then eating the kibble. So I think he's developed a system for dealing with the extra water, and I think he might actually like it because he seems to really lap it up. So I'm guessing it has a nice flavor as it absorbs the kibble flavor. I guess it's like milk and cereal, particularly with a very sugary cereal. There's actually a couple bits of food left in the bowl, but Scruffy looks like he's done. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. See you next time.